You might not look like what God has called you to do. You might not look like you're capable of what God has called you to do, but you are. So we see this play out in Revelation chapter 5. God was holding a scroll, and then a loud angel was crying out, "Who is worthy to open the scroll?" And then John began to weep because nobody responded. But then the elders told him not to weep because the Lion of the tribe of Judah, right, the root of David, has triumphed. But how did Jesus appear after that introduction? They said he appeared as a lamb that had been slain. Like, if he had wanted to appear as that lion, he would have. But it was as if he was trying to pass a message across to us that you might not look like what God has called you to do, but it should not stop you from stepping out and doing it. You're well able. You have God inside of you. You might look small, but there's a great God inside of you. The host of heaven bowed down. The elders bowed down when that lamb carried the scroll. Oh, you're well able. You're well able of doing all that God has called you to do. Never allow your present situation or circumstances stop you from moving out in faith. So I was looking outside of the window in the middle of the night, and then all I could see were just clouds and then lightning, thunder, all the turbulence in the sky. But God ministered something into my heart. He said, the stars are still there. The stars are still there. He was just trying to reveal to me that no matter what my current situation might be, no matter what your current situation might be, no matter what the circumstances surrounding you are right now, never lose sight of what God has called you to do. Never lose sight of who God has called you to be. Never lose sight of what God has called you to do. People might look at you and then they are saying that failed marriage, they are saying that failed business or that failed career. But never lose sight of what God has called you to do. Never allow your present situations, never allow the things that are not going right for you right now stop you from stepping out in faith and doing what God has called you to do. Jesus could have appeared as a lion, but no, he appeared as a slain lamb. And then he was able to open the scroll. The Bible tells us that when he carried the scroll, they said the 4 living creatures and the elders, they bowed down. Defy the odds and step out in faith.